guys, it is I, Cheeky Monkey, HD.com here, and I've not got time to mess about because today I have to deal with a crisis. The Jose crisis. Hi guys, it is I, Cheeky Monkey, HD.com here. You may be able to tell from the tone of my voice and from the fact that in the introduction I said there was a crisis, that today there was a crisis. It refers directly to an incident last week in which I attempted to give a lowly lowlife a opportunity of a lifetime by hosting their own episode of a podcast. And that has backfired on me like a particularly, what makes a car backfire? Does anybody know? I don't know, let's just say it backfired on me like someone with fire on their back. Maybe a stuntman on a James Bond film, something like that. Anyway, the point is, Jose was the one who did the podcast. In case you haven't listened to it, it was a bonus episode of the podcast. He was the one who did that. He considerably betrayed me on the episode in 3 major ways, and I'm going to, like maybe a barrister, I'm going to run through these treasonous actions in 3 segments, and then I'm going to sum up before we find him guilty. Guilty of being annoying, amongst other crimes. So that's the Jose crisis. I hope that made sense. I've got to admit, I'm a bit angry. I'm fuming. A bit like, what's the fume? A bit like someone trying to get insects out of the house. That's fumigation. It's not really... Sorry guys, I'm struggling to think straight today. Let's go straight to section 1. Section 1. In the case for the prosecution. Now, Jose started this alleged bonus episode by explaining that I had tasked him with creating a bonus episode, and that section is true. As I say, I wanted to give an opportunity to maybe the lowest member of staff that we have at the organisation, a guy very incompetent and inept, but I thought, come on, give him a go. That's the kind of kind guy I am. And then what happened was, Jose said, oh, I'll read out an email. I mean, he doesn't know what an email is. That I allegedly sent to him, in which I claimed that I couldn't be bothered, his words, to do the episode. And I consider this to be doxing me. I have been doxed. Not only did I not send that, or say that, or write that, I wouldn't. I love this podcast. I love every second of creating it. It's a joy. It's a joy in my life. So I don't know where he gets off on saying that, actually. I can't really speak to his motivations. I've not spoken to him. I don't believe in giving him a right to reply at this stage. I want to lay out my case clearly. If I had to speculate, I'd say that someone put him up to it. He's not creative enough to invent an email. Perhaps someone wrote the bogus email on his behalf. Who that might be, I dare not speculate at this stage. Maybe there'll be a cross-examination stage of Jose at some point in the future. We'll see. But that's the main thrust of this section 1. That I, Cheeky Monkey, HD.com, in no way had anything less than full desire to do an episode last week, but I insisted on his benefit that he have a go. So take that, Jose, you bozo. Section 2. And in some ways, this is the section that hurts the most, where the wound is psychological as well as physical, in that Jose got Emma, my stupid little baby sister, to appear on the podcast, and she has been adamant, and I don't mean the pop singer, she has been adamant that she would never ever would appear on the podcast or video. And yet, the one time I take a week off, she has to make an appearance, and making somewhat derogatory remarks about me, need I mention to say. So, what do we think about this? Could it be that Emma was the one who put the fake email together on behalf of Jose? If I had to say, I'd say yes, that's the kind of snake she is. Not a literal snake. And Emma, if you're listening, please don't be too offended. I am just venting here in pure frustration because you wouldn't appear on my behalf, and yet you appeared on Jose's behalf. He did possibly record you without your knowledge. That does seem more, if I'm honest, that does seem likely. Again, I've not asked him for any details on this. I'm tempted to let you off at this point, Emma. But I'm not going to. But I will put a note on the record for when we investigate Jose's testimony at a later date. Section 3 is the most heinous of all the crimes, despite the fact that I said Section 2 was. I was wrong because I've thought about it, and now this one is definitely. Basically, Jose, without my knowledge nor permission, has deemed himself appropriate to be creating himself a YouTube channel. And believe me, as one of the true masters of the YouTube genre, I find this to be an insult, a crime against humanity, dare I say, terrible. I can't think of anything worse than a crime against humanity, to be honest. I don't know why he's done this. I don't know. He can barely talk. He's an idiot. Pardon me to the idiots out there, but he is an idiot. And I'm now going to perform an investigation where I look. Actually, what's going on this so-called YouTube channel? He's got Daft Dog 4K UHD. You get your turn, and you'll get your turn. You'll get your turn to have a say at some point. He's angry too on my behalf. Daft Dog 4K UHD. Be quiet. Sorry, guys. I'll be back soon with an investigation of what's on this Daft Dog channel. Okay, guys, I've managed to quieten down for Daft Dog 4K UHD. He's very feisty about this matter. Let's have a look online and have a look what's going on Jose's so-called channel. Jose Reviews, I believe it's called. Here we go. That's not, there. Hang on, he's using official artwork. That's another crime he's committed. 3 subscribers, Jose. That sounds about right. Who's that? You, yourself, your ma, and your whoever else. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what he's got. Okay, he's got some videos. He's got some shorts. 3 views. Cup of coffee. No, not very good. And he's got 39 views. That's more than I expected for another one of his shorts. For what looks like a computer mouse. I'm not sure what it is, guys. Let's have a look at his videos that he's got. Kit Kat 16. 16? That's quite a lot. That's more than my videos tend to get. Jazz Apple 13, bit less. Sure. But still, that's quite... Jose reviews Coca-Cola 101 views. He's got 101 views on that. And he's done Coke again for some reason. That's got 40. I mean, that's probably 10 times what I usually get on my videos. Right. That's interesting. Back to me in the studio. Well guys, this investigation did not go quite as I expected. I think the next time we're going to have to drag Jose in here to cross-examine him vis-a-vis the apparent success of his YouTube channel. So until next time guys, I will see you later.